Usually, before I go shaking my tits for the press, I like to go see how the professionals do it.
It's my first time playing this.
Some might say the chief of police has no business in an institution like this, but in fact it's the quietest and safest place in town. You won't run into any reporters, nobody gets into any fights, nobody drinks too much, nobody even raises their voice. The place is owned by an elderly gentleman who knows how to keep things under control. That's why I never invite my friends here. I wanted to make an exception for my 60th birthday, but most of my colleagues are young enough to be my sons, and they'd rather just hire prostitutes. Why stare at some boobs when you can take the whole package for yourself? But there's none of that in our club. Even looking too long is considered indecent. You can get an occasional glimpse, like by accident. The rest of the time you just pretend that you're immersed in conversation, or just come by for a drink. Doesn't mean these gentlemen wouldn't want their bald heads smothered in tits. It's just that nobody says it out loud. My younger colleagues might call it hypocrisy, but I call it the good old-fashioned manners. Good manners and leave the rest unsaid. She agrees to unbutton her blouse, and we agree not to pay too much attention. The girls are on a quiet prowl, too. They're looking for a way out of their cramped rooms. Maybe make friends with some wealthy patron with a pacemaker and dentures. Everybody wants something. But we have to control ourselves, or we'll all turn into libertines and prostitutes. Hell, if there weren't any rules, I'd be belching and farting, jumping up on the table, arms held high, yelling, "Shake it, baby!" No idea how I got so barbaric.
So I got this from the Humble Bundle that's out right now. They say 100% of the money that they get actually goes toward helping with COVID-19. I doubt I'm going to get this video out though before the Humble Bundle's up. So sorry about that, but super excited, and I think it's $15 on Steam right now for this game. So if you'd like to play, go get it. City Hall confirms rumors of Jack Boyd's resignation. Maniac. They're making a movie about this guy. Did I take I wasn't paying attention well enough. It took me a long while to actually get this working. Kind of messed up. The recording, that is.
My father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away.
I sure hope this works.
I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
I don't get how lying to them would help him, really.
This is the first
That's my
time
son.
I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them. learned a long time
Okay,
ago.
so he's actually going into a press conference right now.
But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
There we go. Okay, and I'm in now, so I can click some things. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? I don't know. I read it in like a paper. Surprise. I thought I'd be working as a policeman for another 5 to 10 years. I just want to serve the city. I was very surprised, of course. Do you already know the name of your successor? Let's hire from inside. One of my current employees. So after the corruption scandal, your deputy, Francis, said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? Nah. Although he was acquitted, many still believe that the police are cooperating with the mafia. I mean, I guess if it helps them, sure. Isn't that what Chicago did? Long time ago, I don't know. I think I heard something about that in the past. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? I'm my own man. He's a professional, makes his decisions carefully. There's no place in our jobs for hard feelings. Yeah, don't bring your home life to work.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
Mine's not.
How's conference go?
You can read about it in the newspaper.
Not doing well.
Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I can skip stuff if we want. I don't know how story-driven this game is. Was that ibuprofen? Yeah. Looks like those big ibuprofen horse pills that you get that are generic, the ones without the coating.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant.
Mr. X, yep.
That's Mayor
Ex-mayor.
in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Soon enough, I won't be here at all.
That's what I wanted to talk to
It's bad for you anyway.
The people of the city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that.
I keep trying to click to get to the end of the sentence.
Any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon.
Didn't you just resign though?
days.
I swear.
Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me.
Okay, so I run
I have a new assistant, Troy
the
Stone.
police, I
If you
think.
have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
I'll do my best.
And quit smoking up the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
I don't think he likes me either.
I'm
Great.
sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Star?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Star.
Done. Do I have to go through 180 days? Oh, heck no. Okay. So it remembers what I thought maybe this wasn't going to be so story driven, so I'm not going to be skipping the dialogue for you guys. It remembers about the mafia connection. Next police chief's unknown. So guess we're listening to it together. I don't know if I should chop this up into bits.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts. My deputy, Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
He called him old. Okay. So would you like to receive tips about how the game works? Show me what you got. I'm a 60-year-old police chief a few months away from retirement. I don't need anyone telling me. I'm going to get these tips. So Freeburg PD organizes upcoming work assignments into shifts for today and tomorrow. Each shift, officers respond to crimes in progress and detectives continue their investigations. You can freely move employees between shifts. That's my son. Okay, so I get to pick the shifts for the employees. All officers and detectives possess several important characteristics. So professionalism is the efficiency level. 150 is average. Any policeman who falls short of this mark is not entirely reliable, while those whose professionalism is higher, safe bet even in a pinch. An individual's level of professionalism can rise and fall over the course of their career. Okay. Energy is how tired they are. Less reliable as they get less energy. Policemen who exhausted could fall asleep or make a big error. Lose 1 point of energy after each working day and restore 1 point after each day of rest. So what? I'm supposed to give them 50% off? Employees don't tell you everything. Some additional characteristics are hidden from view. Some cops are lazy and will come up with any reason they can think of to take the day off. Others drink too much. You can only guess with these. Okay, sure. So they're their own people. 150 is average. Less than that's not so good. And I think these little green dashes are their energy. So. And it looks like I only have one shift to manage, so I'm just going to start it. Heck yeah. What am I doing? Calls? Oh. Responding to calls, the bread and butter of police work. Need to send your... I love this music. Send them to the crime scene before the timer expires. A mark. Okay, so I'm like dispatch. Farther away the destination is from the police station, longer it'll take your officers to travel back and forth. Okay. So click it. What? Check how many units you're allowed to send. The more units you can send, the more serious the threat is. Risky missions give you an option of sending SWAT, but they must be accompanied by at least one officer. Okay. Number of slots is not the only... Oh, I need to turn this volume down. This is too loud for me. I can't think. Let me turn it down here, actually. There we go. Number of slots is not the only thing to consider. Any available information from the location, weapons, that can tell you how serious each case should be taken. A mission might look simple at first glance until it turns into a brutal meat grinder, or a serious call can come in which turns out to be a false alarm. Okay. So a married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over a homeless man who had been digging through a trash can. Driver jumped out to help, but once he saw that it hit a bum, he got into his van and drove away. So, oh, this guy is a level 5. What if I bring someone that's really good and then have someone that's really bad with them? He's going all the way over there, halfway across town. Wonder if that'll make a difference for them. Last picture show theater. So a theater manager reports during a showing of Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theater carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he attacked the cashier and was fighting with the theater's security guard. So this dude's dangerous. I'll send the purdy guy. I think they've got one-on-one. My guys can take one-on-one. And I'm assuming if I need someone else, then I can call them over later and they catch up with them halfway. Why aren't these guys patrolling? Ooh. When everything goes well, the police capture the criminals and nobody dies, but the truth is, sometimes the criminals manage to escape. Just try to avoid any dead cops or civilians. Dead cops hurt your roster, dead citizens bother the mayor even more than living ones. Oh, heck yeah, I thought they didn't catch him. Heck yeah, no one was hurt and they got the guy. Oh, I just took in an elderly dude. How'd he get away? Oh, man. Okay, so maybe I do need to send a couple people. I thought it was a little more realistic to where if the guy's kind of bad, I can hold the guy and wait, but I really am just doing dispatch. 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun robbed a videotape store and made off with their whole collection of adult movies. The criminals fled in a car, but the store manager wrote down the car license plate. The owner is one Janet Brown who lives in the suburbs. Okay. Should I send 2 of them? Yeah, these guys are almost back, so I'm going to send the below average and the above average guy. I'm going to someone's house, so I don't know if I really need it. A brother and sister clashed with each other over their deceased father's will. According to lawyers, we don't dare separate them and our security guards off duty tonight. So 2 people are fighting. These guys have got it covered. We'll see. Oh man. So if I do like 100 and a 5, is it the same as 105 or like I wonder if they kind of help each other despite being pretty incompetent for the both of them. Some teenagers attacked a musician. They ran away with his guitar and his money. 2 of them. Go. Go. Go.
Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here.
Okay, so your cops aren't sure how to proceed. They might contact you. Okay, this is what I was talking about earlier. I was hoping, like the dude at the theater, they could have held him at gunpoint and I could do something like this. Try to deal with it when it comes up and don't waste your time. You have plenty of other problems on your plate. Does the time stopped, so I can take however much time I want. The vehicle's parked outside the house. There's moaning and laughter inside. So should we knock? Sneak up into the house through an open window? That sounds bad and dangerous. Shout that the house is surrounded with... What did I do? Did I send 2 people here? I think I did. I think I sent Yancey and the 100 lady. No, Purdy and the 100 lady. So it's outside. What are these guys doing? Oh, the armed robbery. This one. Heck yeah. Dude just stepped right outside. There we go. There's a fight. Oh, man. Another one bites the dust. This guy got killed. I wonder if... Is there any way for anyone to be worse than Price? Oh. Nope, we're good. Okay. Oh, and the day's about over. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Who's getting hurt? What? I think I need to stop sending my bad guys unless I'm able to send them in, like, with 2 good guys. Do the Pokemon strategy. Drop the bad one in with, and then swap them out for a good one. Or 2. Man. Heck yeah, it's over. If I keep waiting, though, am I going to pop up with another call, maybe? These guys are going to be tired, I bet. Let's end the day. If you think you'll need a couple extra hands tomorrow, you can order any cop to come in and work overtime, but if they're working flat out, they'll be much more exhausted. Someone's bound to make a mistake. Okay. So there's 2 shifts. Nah, we're good. I don't need to order him to work tomorrow. So I'm just going to keep it like normal and see what happens. End of the day.
Used to be when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders,
Just shows up?
hair, wrinkled skin.
Or he won't
The
argue
past few
and just won't
weeks,
show.
I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years, he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point, every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
Sure.
Called all
Is that
the
it?
people
Nope.
on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days?
You should go higher.
Well, you could.
If everyone wants $1 million, ask for 3
Hit all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew
or
you were a
10.
fisherman.
You know, the 10x
You
roll.
never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops.
Trying to end this here for you guys.
They'll put the finger on you. And
But they're
one more
talking.
thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand. Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight.
It's been almost half an hour.
Always wears old-fashioned
I want to get this up
jeans
tonight.
and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city. Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict
Really like
about
the voice
following
acting in
old
this.
rules. He rarely involves himself in
Come on.
commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price. In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it. Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I
Mm-mm.
don't go there.
Just keep it clean and be done with it. Heck yeah, okay. I'm done here. I'm going to try to get this up so that we can... Oh my goodness, what is this? Nothing too important. I want to get the word out about the Humble Bundle, so I'll upload this tonight. Hopefully that can help a couple more people get it and help with the COVID-19 crisis. Thank you. Let other people know about the bundle. Maybe I'll do another video. See ya.